Hello everybody and welcome back to Minecraft Dungeons. And today there is a brand new update. The new Luminous Night seasonal adventure has just been released. And there's been a bunch of brand new changes to the game. There's been some changes to the tower. We also have a brand new storage chest apparently in the camp where we can store items, which is really helpful. Also, the loading screen here has also changed. This is a different picture. Oh, and it's apparently nighttime as well. So right over here is our brand new storage chest, which this is really helpful because now any of these items, if you have like a really full inventory, you can actually store them in here. So like if I wanted to put this flail, I could put that in there. It's not a very good item, so I'm not going to store that. But all of, like, my gilded items that I want to keep, I can just, like, throw all these things in here, and they'll just stay in storage, which is so helpful because I can pick up more stuff that I can use. So this is going to be really handy. That's one of the new features that they've added. The other thing is we have brand new rewards over here. So look at all of these new rewards. Is that an axolotl? You can get an axolotl for your first pet. That's pretty cool. So we've also got these really cool like little golems that you can unlock as well. This is apparently the stone one. We've also got a bunch of new emotes and some skins. So the first thing I want to do is I want to look at all of the rewards. So you can also see your progress from the first season as well, which is over here. So I made it up to rank 12 in the first season. Right now, rank 1 in the second season. And today, I'm hopefully going to be able to get some of these cool rewards. But there's also been some changes to how you get, like, experience. And we've also got our weekly challenges here. So we've got 5 different challenges here at the moment. We've got stun mobs. We got to get 450 of those. Apparently you have to defeat 200 necromancers. So we've also got defeat mobs using charmed mobs, which this is actually kind of a difficult one because you have to have the love medallion and then you have to hope that they can actually defeat the other mobs. So that one's kind of difficult, but you only have to do 70 of those. And then travel without touching the ground. How do you even do that? I don't know. There might be like a new moving mechanic that I haven't seen yet. And then we've also got block incoming projectiles using a shield totem. Okay, so there's some interesting challenges there. But let's look at some of the rewards that we've got. So we've got a bunch of brand new like effects. We've also got some new emotes. We've also got some capes that we can get. I want to see more of the cool, like, golems that you can get. It's actually a really cool effect here, where you have, like, lava underneath you. I think that's one of the potion effects. So let's see what else we've got. We apparently have this redstone skin right here. That's pretty cool. There's actually a lot of different emotes in here. We've also got some more effects. And, oh, here's another one of the pets. This is kind of like the forest version. So we had the stone version, now we've got the forest version. And it looks like we have a bunch of other, like, forest-themed items in here as well. Oh, look at this. We got crystals, which is pretty cool. So let's see what's on the next page. Oh, we got another axolotl right here. This is, like, the normal version of the axolotl. Alright, so here's the little, like, redstone golem that you can get, which is pretty cool. And then we've got another cape, which this is apparently the amethyst cape, which is pretty cool. So there's a lot of really cool stuff. We are getting close to the end here. You can also get, like, emeralds and gold from this as well. We've got some really cool effects here that you can get. We've got some more skins that you can unlock. We've also got a bow emote here, which is pretty cool. So let's see what's on this page. Is that a mole? You can get a mole. Okay, that's pretty cool. Let's see what else we've got. We've got some more emotes. We got some more effects here. Oh, that one's kind of like the redstone effect there. And then we've got another amethyst effect there. And then this page, oh, we got another one of these guys. This one's kind of like a ghost a little bit. This is apparently the glowing version. So we've got some more effects in here, which there's actually a lot of effects on this page. There's actually some really cool ones when you get close to the end. And now we're on the final page. Alright, we got another one of the minions here. We've got a golden axolotl, and we also have a glow cape. So a lot of really cool items here in the brand new season. The first thing I need to do is actually buy the adventure pass, because I don't actually have it yet. Okay, so I've just bought the adventure pass now, so I can unlock all of these rewards, which is really cool. So now what I'm going to do is I want to check out the brand new tower, because that's also had some improvements to it. You get like a lot more experience now. So the way you access the tower is you can either go in here, or you can actually walk over here, and I want to see what it looks like. Oh, look at this! We got like a bunch of really cool like glowing like effects on it now. So the tower definitely looks really cool. So let's go ahead and head inside here. And it's apparently 20 days this tower will be around for. So let's go ahead and start the tower here and see what it's like. Because it looks like there's going to be a lot of stuff to do with like lights. Because like even the camp is like all dark. We've got like the cool glowing runes that are around here, which is pretty cool. And there's also a bunch of really colorful lights. So let's see how difficult this is. And look at this, there's like an axolotl over here on the wall, which is pretty cool. So let's see how difficult this tower is. This is going to be the first tower of the season. Now they've changed how experience works. So every time you complete one of these floors, you actually get experience towards the adventure pass now, which is way better than it was before. Because I think the only time you got experience before was for completing it. Also, there's a new message that shows up there that tells you you've completed the floor. So let's see what items we get here. We're already starting off with Blast Fungus, which is actually a really good artifact. So I'm going to go and grab that. And we're going straight in with the Illager levels now. Okay, well, I got to get out of here before I end up dying. I do have some TNT that I can use, but this is a very difficult level to start off with because the Illagers can do a lot of damage. But I did just get an apple there. Oh, great, they're coming up. Let's explode them. And we got some pork. Perfect. Alright, we should be able to take these guys out as long as I don't take too much more damage. I do have my potion back. And then we just have one more guy right here. And that should be the end of level 2. There we go. So let's see what level 3 has for us. So I think I'm going to go ahead and upgrade my armor now. This does give melee attack speed. It also has the ability to spawn in emeralds, which is pretty cool. So I'm going to go and upgrade my armor. And I also have to remember to enchant things. You know what I could get on the sword is I could actually get Illager's Bane, which will do more damage to Illagers. So I'm going to go ahead and grab that because the armor doesn't really have anything too good on it at the moment. Okay, so I've been making my way through the tower, and I've got myself the first boss floor. And it's apparently an Enderman and a Ghast. I probably should have left the Enderman there a little bit longer until I got rid of the Ghast, because the Ghast does a lot of damage. And I just died. Oh, great. That's my first death in the tower. Alright, well, let's try this again. This time, I'm not going to attack the Enderman until I'm actually ready to take out the Enderman, because the Ghast does so much damage. Alright, so here's the Ghast. Let's do a bunch of damage to the Ghast and get rid of him first and not get hit by those fireballs, because those fireballs do a lot of damage. There we go. Okay, the Ghast is gone. Now, let's go after the Enderman. Now that the Ghast is out of the way, this should be a lot easier. Okay, there we go. That is the boss floor complete. So let's see what items we've got. Which, the next floor is actually a merchant. So I could either stick with the Tempest Knife, which is a really good weapon, or I could upgrade to the Broken Saw Blade, which is another really good weapon. But it does do less damage. I think I'm going to stick with the Tempest Knife and just take an enchantment point. So let's go ahead and grab that. And let's see which kind of upgrader we've got. It is a Guildsmith. Okay. Now, the only problem with having a Guildsmith right away is you're probably going to end up getting rid of the item that you make gilded because we're so low in the tower. I'm going to go ahead and make the Tempest Knife gilded, but before I do that, I want to actually enchant the critical hit because as soon as you upgrade it, it makes your enchantments a lot higher. So I want to make sure I enchant it while it's cheap, and it has a chance to summon bees. That's actually pretty cool. So wait, what level is it now? Level 95. Okay, so it only went up 5 levels, but hopefully we'll get a better upgrader later on where I can upgrade some other stuff. So let's keep going here. This is apparently floor 16. And the one thing I have noticed is a lot of these floors are kind of like the same floors as like last season's towers, but they're like retextured with these cool like glowing runes, and the whole tower is kind of like a night themed as well. So it definitely looks really cool. So I'm going to keep making my way through and see what happens next. Alright, so I'm at floor 19 now, and I've got some items that I can get. There's some really good armor over here, but there's also the Love Medallion, and one of my weekly challenges is to actually defeat mobs with charmed enemies. So I'm going to go ahead and grab this instead of using the Blast Fungus, because that way I can hopefully work on my weekly challenges. So the way this works is you have to get close to a mob, like these guys over here, and then you charm them, and then they fight for you. The only thing is, I don't know if they're going to be able to do enough damage to actually take out any mobs, because they die after like a few seconds. So hopefully I can actually work on completing this challenge. Now this is actually kind of a difficult level because there's so many difficult mobs in here. So I'm going to see if I can actually complete this one first time. But I remember this from like the first tower that I ever played. This was actually a really difficult level to try and complete. And the way that you complete it is kind of just like hiding up here, because there's not really very many mobs that spawn in. But I think this is the last guy over here. Yep, there we go. That was floor 19. And I can actually upgrade my Iron Golem here. So I'm going to go and do that. So let's see what kind of upgrader we've got over here. It is a Power Smith. So I think I'm going to go ahead and upgrade my Tempest Knife to upgrade its power. Or I could actually upgrade the armor. I'm not sure which one to do. I'm going to do this. I'm going to upgrade my Shulker armor because I like the Shulker armor. I also have 8 levels that I can use on something. So I could put it on here and put Overcharge on the bow. Get some more damage. And then I could also get Dynamo, which is a good one. Accelerate is also another good enchantment. So I think I'm going to get that instead. So there we go. I've just upgraded my bow. I've got better armor now. Let's see what the next floor is. Oh, it's a boss floor. Okay. Let's see what boss we're going to get. Hopefully it goes better than the last one. Alright, so we've got our boss here. Now, I do have Overcharge on this bow. Oh, great. I just realized I forgot. They can, like, summon in a bunch of these guys. So here, let's do some damage to the main boss here. I did charm some of the mobs, so they should help do some damage. But I want to get some damage with my bow here, because I've got Overcharge on it. It does a lot of damage. There we go. So let's go through the door and see what we've got. Oh, we've already got a new bow. Really? Okay, well, we're going to go ahead and grab this, because this is actually a really good bow. It's the twin bow, and it's got similar enchantments to the last one I just had. So I'm going to go ahead and put Overcharge on it again. And then I can actually get Fuse Shot, which is a pretty good one. Or we get Rapid Fire. I think I'm going to go with Fuse Shot, because that is pretty cool. So let's see what this floor is, which this one looks like it's a combination of like one of the Illager floors and the ice floors together. Oh, here's one of the special tower mobs. It's still the same as the last season, so that one's not new. But that doesn't mean there isn't any new ones. So we'll have to see if there is a new one. Is that it? That was the floor? There wasn't even like 10 mobs. There's probably like 5 mobs on that floor. Okay, well, I get an enchantment level, which is pretty cool. So these are definitely some different floors. I haven't seen these ones before. But they're kind of like a combination of like the Illager buildings and like the snow levels combined. So this is the final floor. So I can either upgrade my shulker armor, which might be a really good idea because this, actually, it's not that much better. It gives me a little bit more health. I might as well do it. It's the same armor. It does have different enchantments, which I do want to enchant it before I go. Full protection. Fire focus isn't really that helpful because I don't do any fire damage. Gravity pulse is horrible. I'll just get electrified. That's probably the best thing I can get on here. So here we go. Final floor. What kind of boss are we going to get? I'm going to go ahead and get my bow ready to go. Iron golem's ready. What is it? Oh, it's 2 mini bosses. What is that? What? Okay, what is this? It's like a Mega Blaze. And apparently we've got an Enderman as well. I'm going to take out the Enderman first, and then we'll deal with the weird Mega Blaze. Okay, here comes the Enderman. I was wondering where he went. Here he is. I want to take him out with the bow here, because the bow does so much damage. Why did he disappear again? Come back. Also, why is this guy not taking any damage? Okay, let's take out the Enderman. And then the Mega Blaze over here is deflecting my arrows. There we go. Now he's taking damage. Alright, let's take this guy out. I'm going to go and use the laser beam here. Oh, he shoots fire. Of course he does. Oh, he's healing. No, get out of the fire. I forgot they heal in fire. Okay, there we go. That is the tower complete. Let's see what items we're going to get from this. Let's see. The last tower I completed, I actually got like a gilded bow, which was really good. Oh yeah, here we go. We got 3 gilded items. This is actually some really good stuff. So what should I grab? I can either get a brand new melee weapon, a ranged weapon, or armor. I kind of want to go for the armor because this is actually really cool armor. The only thing is I don't know if I'm going to use it. Because I've got my goat armor. I don't think I'm going to be using any of these things, actually. I might grab the bow. Out of all these, the bow might be the most useful one. Now, the cool thing about this bow is it does actually fire harpoons, which is really helpful for, like, the underwater levels. So, I'm going to go ahead and grab this bow because I think it's going to be the most helpful one out of all the items that are there. So, let's see what happens. Oh, did I level up? I think I did. I'm already level 3. Okay. Well, the new experience is definitely coming in handy. I can get my new axolotl. So, let's go ahead and grab this guy. And then I'm also going to grab the emeralds. And then we'll grab these emeralds as well. And then we've got a brand new healing effect, which is pretty cool. So, we'll go ahead and grab that. And we got a new skin as well. And also, I've actually done some of the challenges here. Apparently, I've traveled without touching the ground. I don't know how. It might be from rolling. Is that what they count for traveling without touching the ground? I'm not really sure exactly what they mean by traveling without touching the ground. I'm assuming it's rolling because I don't know what else I would have... Wait a minute. 5, 4, 15. Did that just go up from me just rolling around here? Wait, let me try this again. If I go on this block, can I get up here? Let's see. I take damage, but it doesn't really matter because we're in the camp. So, let's see. Did that actually work? Oh, it does. I can just roll around here. And because I've got the goat armor, I get an extra roll. So, I can just keep rolling on the staircase. And I can actually get this challenge done. So, you know what? I'm going to sit here and roll down the stairs. It's not very safe, but it at least works. Okay, so I'm really close to completing the challenge. I just have to go like 100 more blocks. And I've got my swiftness boots on, so that way I can get up the stairs a lot faster and roll back down. And there we go. That's the weekly challenge done. And this is apparently what the new notification looks like as well whenever you complete a challenge, which is really cool. And I actually went up 2 levels from that. So we can go ahead and get our brand new pet. We go ahead and get our new emote here. And we've also got 2 brand new skins, which these are actually really cool. I might actually have to, like, change my skin, because I've had this one skin for, like, the entire time I've played Minecraft Dungeons. I should probably change it, because there's, like, a bunch of new ones. But there's a lot of really cool new features, especially the storage chest. This is probably my favorite thing, because I can store all of my special items in here, so that way I don't have to get rid of them, but they're still here, and they don't take up inventory space, so I can keep, like, collecting up like other items, because there's a bunch of these, like, special items that you get from, like, the events, and I don't want to lose them because they're rare items, so putting them in storage is really helpful. But the other thing is the experience has also been increased, so you can get experience a lot faster, which I think is going to be really helpful. So that's going to be pretty much it for today's episode. So I'm going to go ahead and end the episode here, so make sure to leave a like and to subscribe. Thanks for watching, and I will see you next time. Goodbye, everybody.